Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Stainless Steel with Portugal, where we are fighting the English, we're fighting the Scottish, we're fighting the Sicilians, and we're fighting the Egyptians. We really are fighting everyone. The Egyptians are actively sieging Tripoli.
Yallah, my sultan wishes you dead.
Now, I would normally sally out. With the amount of cavalry we have in comparison to their Mamluk archers, I don't think that's wise. I think we're better off waiting for them to push in, and we can hopefully try hold them in the city somehow. It's only a captain, there isn't a unique commander there, which should make life a little bit easier for us. Is my hope, anyway.
Yes? Yes, my lord.
Yes.
This is where we shall meet the enemy. Is it time to take the walls, my lord?
Just trying to work out what we're doing. We of course took Bordeaux last turn. I'd like to keep working on Angers and possibly Rennes as well. We do have a new force from Edinburgh on the way. We did the Gallagher as well, no reason not to. And hopefully we can get them on a boat. Got boats being recruited at Edinburgh. And they can bring them down quickly. We've already got two fairly major forces in the area. So I don't think we need to do anything more for the time being. Let's end the turn. And see what that brings. We do have another general moving towards London, which is excellent. We definitely need another general moving in that direction. I'd like to try and knock out England for good. I don't think it's going to happen this episode, but we're going to try. Speak to the Novgorods. Would you trade rights? Only just.
Something else you'd like to suggest?
Map information?
No, we will not accept such a thing.
I'll pay tribute. I want to see where people are. So we should have positive map information with the Novgorods now. If the game decides to... There we go. Decides to go through with it. Wow, look how much territory the Novgorod's got. So where are the... Where's the Golden Horde? They must be further down. Looks like Sicily... Looks like he might be coming in for an attack on us, but doesn't look to be. I'm still slightly concerned by Norway. I'm hoping we can keep an uneasy truce with them for the time being. Do you know, we've somehow managed to keep an alliance with this entire campaign, which is remarkable. The Fatimids are going to come and join up with that army, I would imagine. But it doesn't look like they're actually attacking Tripoli this turn, which may or may not be a good thing. We'll have to see. Now England, imagine you've got some plans for Cannes. But Cannes a pretty big fortress. I think we'll be okay to... Do we want to withdraw? I don't really want to be commanding such a small army. Withdraw for now.
There is nothing to salvage here. Scatter! Flee!
I don't mind if that small army dies. I would like to try and get the local commander inside. Can, if entirely possible. We're going to go for some reinforcing troops. That's probably okay. We are not going to be able to fight that with our 3 spearmen, so we'll pull back as best we can. They will just attack us again, but hopefully we can draw them away from Pamplona a little bit. And I will just sort of resolve that. I don't think there's much I can do. I'll pay the ransom. I imagine they'll pull back towards Bordeaux anyway, which is kind of where I wanted them to go, so it's not a bad thing. Interesting. Venice lands a diplomat on our shores, but otherwise nothing too bad. Where's that golden horde? We know they're going to be around somewhere. Because if they push down through the Fatimids, we're going to be in serious trouble. I would imagine. We'll have to see, I suppose. I do love the Teutonic Order. They do just look so cool. Norway, please. Thank you. Norway don't seem to have any interest in going after us for the time being, which is good. Norway are one of the more significant powers in the area, and I do not wish to deal with them. Plenty of rebels, but as these rebels grow old and die, they should become less problematic, I would think. Unless they generate more rebel priests, in which case that will be a problem.
Splitting our forces.
The Pope is dead. That's interesting. That's probably a bad time for that to happen. You're 53. We'll take you. Pope Martinus IV is dead. His Holiness the Pope has passed on, ending another chapter in the history of the Catholic Church. Though the station never changes, the man who is recognised as Christ on earth does. And with that change comes both the birth of new opportunities and the death of old agreements between the kings of Europe and the Church. The College of Cardinals will now convene to elect a new pope for those who hold the most sway within the Vatican, the Preferati. As well as the Byzantine Emperor has been dead as well. I don't want to be excommunicated, so we have to cease fighting against England. Damn. Right. We have one vote less than the Norwegians. Venice will vote for themselves. Norway will vote for themselves. Genoa would probably vote for us.
Greetings, friends. What
Would
is
you... If I can make you a single payment of, I don't know, money, or even tribute. I mean, you do like us, Genoa. Problem is, buying cardinal votes is pretty much impossible.
meeting, yes?
I don't think the Holy Roman Empire will like us very much. And same with the Crusader states. I think we'll lose this to Norway, but we're going to vote for ourselves just in case. Skill the missionary here. In His Holiness's eyes, your faith is an inspiration to Christendom. Pope elected Pope Honorius the 16th. And we'll also attend the trade fair. That's interesting. How did we win that? I wasn't expecting to win that at all. I was expecting Genoa to vote with me. Now, why did Holy Roman Empire and the Crusader States vote with me? Is that because... Hang on. So the HRE... the HRE are enemies in Norway. That's probably why they did. What about the Crusader States? Crusader States aren't enemies in Norway. Still, maybe because we had higher piety? And for us, hey, I'm not going to say no to having an additional friend in the Catholic world. And hopefully we can get England excommunicated. Scotland, we're ready to attack soon. Relation support. Pope States loves us. Lithuania and the Choresmanians hate us. No surprises there. Can I finally get an alliance with the Pope now?
Something I can do for
It's
you,
demanding.
Lord.
Guys, please, I'm your friend.
I am
No.
afraid I must deny until
They really
next
just don't want to do so. 3 units of desert cavalry at our capital.
Yes.
It's fine, they can make a long march down to Tunis. They can do something there.
A good day's march ends.
Yes, my lord.
You guys were going over to Tripoli to lend a
Yes, my
hand, weren't you?
Orders.
Yalla, my sultan wishes you dead.
So they're building more siege equipment, but most of their troops are archers, so we're not going to be able to do anything
I will not
anyway.
waste words on you, infidel.
If I move here, can I take you on?
Yes, Lord.
Oh, I don't want to
Where we
take...
shall meet then.
Oh, I don't want to take both groups on, that might have been a mistake. Now, where did that new chap come from? We lost Frederico Santos in Aquitaine. It's unfortunate.
Yes?
You come in here. Oh, that was the commander of this army here. Fine.
Your will.
You come here then.
Forces, my lord. Yes?
You're the king's right hand. It'd be useful for you to do something important. You guys merge up as best you can.
March!
Take the mercenary Frankish knights. They cost a lot of money, but they're pretty damn good.
Come and get me, you coward.
Come and get me, you coward. Right, let me just stock this place with some basic trash just to hold the walls. Russis has got its money network, excellent. Can have a merchant's wharf. Salamanca's got its crop rotation, and so can have a... Take a city watch. I guess we need to pump out militia in this part of the world. I think our Porto can also be changed over to a city now. It's not really the height of military infrastructure anymore, and it's got a decent amount of trade. So we're going to convert a Porto to a city. Okay. So Sicily is not very well liked, neither is England, neither is Norway. Interesting. Whereas Scotland is still very well looked after in terms of their relation to the Pope. Oh, we can get a nice, good amount of mercenaries here. Hang on. I'm actually going to cancel something. You know what, Porto, you don't need to be a fortress. I'd rather have my money back. You can stay a fortress, I mean.
Your will.
Because this is a half-decent army that can go straight away with whatever else is in the area.
Your Majesty. Onward.
Head on the boats. And you guys are going to head over to Rennes
Full sails.
and take that place out. You, for now, just get inside. Everyone else keep on recruiting as best you can. Just recruit wherever we can here for the time being. We just need troops in the area.
Yes. March.
Some of you guys are very badly damaged. We'll just get some more agents in the area. It's not a bad idea.
The problem.
Speaking of agents,
name?
let's go try kill this English general,
Am I
Samuel
taking down
Berners.
a person? Who has displeased
Who has displeased you this day?
Who or what am I to dispose of?
Right.
Would you like him to
Let's just have a look at Tripoli quickly.
The problem. What is the name?
Tripoli can keep on recruiting. You won't be able to do anything for the time being, but we'll keep that process going. How long for Cordova to be upgraded to a huge stone wall? Only 2 more turns. Excellent. We're up to 38 regions. We're getting there. We're not that far off, actually. I do want to find the Golden Horde and where they are. So who are these guys? Those are the Lithuanians. Fine.
Noble lord.
Let's go find them if we can. There's a bunch of trade coming out from here.
Naturally, my lord. On my way.
Okay, well, we'll
My
find them
lord, I
somewhere.
cannot go there.
We've either missed them further up, or they're down there somewhere. That's fine. These boats
Yes.
can probably head home to Nottingham.
Dropping course now, my lord. Dropping anchor until morn. Yes, my lord.
And same with you guys. You can also head back to York.
Full sails.
Who has displeased you?
See if we can assassinate some of these heretics. Nice, there we go.
The problem.
And you might turn out to be very good. Let's send you on a bit of a heretical slaughter, so to speak.
Am I to dispose of, Lord?
Now then,
Knife, poison, or strangulation.
Cagliari we're changing into a... Oh my goodness, there's only 50% Catholicism here? Why is that? We need to deal with this witch.
Do not fear the unexplained.
God's servant. Who is the purveyor of heresy?
Problem is, if I commit a low-level bishop, it's only gonna
Name
potentially convert them. Oh, nicely done. Right, that's that heretic taken out. We should be able to convert this place back to Catholicism. And I believe we're having a crack
That is
at
cheap. Come face me.
this place, but it's not going to be an easy fight,
Yes. Closing for battle.
because we also have to deal with all of you. Now, most of you are cavalry militia. Mixed up with Sicilio-Norman Knights, plus the cavalry already inside here. That's a bit rough. Cagliari, you can keep on recruiting, which is quite useful. So anyone who can go join them, let's just does so. You guys can go.
How may I serve, Sultan?
Move
We
out.
want to probably try
Your orders?
bulk out this force as best possible.
Yes, my lord.
It's another 8 turns before they surrender, but I'd much rather they come to us. And we weaken them down as much as possible. That's a serious threat there. And one we need to be very wary of.
Your will.
Here at Pamplona,
This is where we shall meet the enemy.
again, we're probably best waiting for them to come to us. Clermont is relatively unguarded, but there is a big force outside. One more turn before we're ready to go with Scotland. Let's make sure we're ready to go there. Get some more troops recruited. And anyone here that we want to replace, I wonder. Possibly these 2 units of spear militia can go.
March.
And we can take some slightly higher quality infantry. Wouldn't be a bad thing, I would imagine.
Your Majesty.
There you go.
Bringing our troops together.
Captain Jose, what's happened to your
Name thy
general?
enemy, Lord. Command me.
Right, you're going to need a new commander.
God's servant.
Your Majesty.
You guys pop inside Edinburgh as reinforcements for now. I think we must have lost another general in that area, unfortunately. You are... You're the person that can't do any fighting, possibly. In which case, can.
You are weaker than I.
There's a lot of big English forces around, which is problematic because we can't do much with that.
My lord.
You come stand outside Alexandria, which looks relatively weak. I wonder if we can sail a force down there to take them on. Even if we can use one of our slightly less useful commanders. You are afflicted by leprosy, but apart from that you're not terrible. I wonder
Must we hide like this, my lord?
if I can give you some semblance of an army. It might be a very strange army.
Combining forces, my lord.
Let's see what we can get together here.
Your orders, noble one.
And what we might be able to do is send you on a boat to try to take Alexandria. Look how much trade is going on there. That's something we want to try and nab for ourselves, if we can.
Yes. Yes, my lord.
Let's send our boats back home here, ready to take
Now,
them.
my lord. Yes. Your orders?
There we go.
Combining the... Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Okay, I think that's all as it should be. Can I commission a crusade? No, I can't. It'd be wonderful if I could commission one for Alexandria, because then I could get some troops along the way, which would be most welcome.
Yes.
End the turn. Let's see what becomes of us. We're simultaneously being besieged and sieging multiple places at once. So as long as we can make a net profit, I'd suggest that's a positive thing. No response from the Sicilians, that's probably a good thing. I'm more concerned about the English, the Norwegians, and Scotland, now that Scotland's come out. Okay. Looks like we're due a fight at Tripoli. And most of their forces are Mamluk archers, and then just some Saracen militia, who are not terrible troops. They've got very good defence. But if we hold the town centre, we should be okay, especially as there's only a captain here.
No matter how they beg, let none escape. Attack!
I just wish I'd saved before, because often I have issues with this game, unfortunately. We'll have to see. He doth nothing but talk of his horse. Shakespeare, the Merchant of Venice. Right. Okay. Where is our town square? It's over here. They're coming from there, so they're likely to come the most direct route, which will probably be this one here. Let's set up for them as best we can. Set up ready for them in response. Do not go in skirmish mode. Okay. You guys go here. My cavalry can go here. Do I want anyone to even stand on the walls at all? I can put these skirmisher cavalry here, because they can get away from the walls quickly, and they can get things to be fired, which would probably be useful. Can I get them to... There we go. Come on. There we go. Because I'd like the towers to fire at least a little bit. So if I go like there, we can at least get some damage in. Is my hope. They don't have a captain, they do have a lot of spear militia, but also the cavalry can't really do much. They can shoot our troops also inside, but it's really not their strong suit fighting in the cities. They're much more suited to open field battles. So that's my hope, really. Okay, let's get you around here. At least try to get some towers firing. And again, this is a city, not a...
The enemy have ladders at the walls.
not a
Repel
castle.
the attackers. Give them steel.
But even if we take out a few of them, I'd say it's worth it. Even one or two troops down is one or two troops who don't have to fight later.
Our enemy's ladders have reached our walls. It is time for butcher's work.
Also, with the amount of siege coming, I don't think we have the strength in terms of melee to really deal with all the troops here. But I want these towers to keep firing. For as long as is possible. They've now used their ammo, so we will pull back
Tidings! Our enemy are at the gates!
soon, but also the Mamluk archers are using their ammo up now, which is excellent for us. Because it means they'll have less ammo to do things with later.
The enemy siege tower has reached our walls. Let courage and skill at arms lead our way.
So the towers can keep firing for the moment. Obviously, once the reinforced gates get up a bit further, we will have to pull back. Yeah, a lot of the arrows of these Mamluk archers are being wasted, which is actually very good for us. So I'd almost argue that these skirmish cavalry can stay here as a sacrifice as long as is possible, to keep the towers firing and to drain the Mamluk archers of their precious arrows. Eventually these towers will be silenced by this group of Al-Hakar infantry, in which case it's time for our cavalry to now pull back. They've done their job, and a very good one at that, but they can still be useful in some form of charge. Let's get them out of there. The towers are due to stop firing now anyway. And if we can draw these two units of infantry out ahead of the rest of their comrades, that'd be good.
The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
That's fine, I wouldn't worry too much. Don't use fire arrows. I've said this before, fire arrows are generally dreadful. Apart from very for specific circumstances, usually on a bridge, and this isn't one of them. They're good at whacking down morale, which is useful, but here I just need casualties. I need men to die quickly. What's the range? Okay, so some of them will start shooting pretty soon, actually. That's good. I.e. now. Good. Our long-range chargers can start. Okay, starting with the Saracen militia, and the other troops are just sitting outside for the time being, so that's pretty good. I'm happy for them to come in one unit at a time for the most part. Because now we can start damaging these guys.
Grave tidings! Our enemy are at the gates!
Don't worry, we're not intending to fight them at the gates, we're intending to fight them here. We're not taking that many out with our archers, but we're taking out enough of them. Right, everyone forward. They still haven't broken through the gates yet, have they? No. They're still breaking through, how about that? Those guys are routing, excellent. Return to your positions, do not engage, do not follow. You're to stay on guard position. Next is the Al-Hakar. Granted, we could have probably taken out a few more of them, but this may not be a question where we actually try and kill everyone. We're just trying to win this battle, really. The Al-Hakar might be more problematic, but I'm hoping, because they're relatively by themselves, we can push in against them. And our archers will do a decent amount of work here. Granted, our archers will eventually run out of ammo. For the time being, they're doing okay. Right, charge the Al-Hakar infantry. They're more important than the Saracen militia, I would say. And they're already wavering because they're outnumbered. Excellent.
Holy Mother of God! The enemy's ram is through our gates!
That's fine. I don't think we need to worry. Do not pursue. That's not your job. Put you on guard duty for a reason. And the more we can slowly whittle them down, the better. And if they keep on seeing their friends routing, they're likely to rout as well, which is good. Who's next? Some more Alhakar infantry, that's fine. Our archers can whittle them down before they even arrive. And their friends will return actually, so that's good for us. Because they're more likely to break quicker. We do have plenty of archers there, will start to take their toll on this Alhakar. They might even break, yeah, they're going to break as soon as they get here. Our own troops are taking a little bit of damage from the archers, but that's fine. I'm happy to let the archers stand on fire because we've got everyone else coming in now, including the Mamluks. The Mamluks might hurt a little bit more. This will be make or break for us, really. But they are missile cavalry, and I think they've used their arrows, so we're going to push in. You guys, fire at someone further back, please. You guys can just go join in the fight. You guys are actually probably more suited to being part of this force here. You can go back on fire at will now. I just wanted you to not actively shoot your own guys in the back if possible. We won't commit our own cavalry just yet. We might need to. But at the moment we're doing pretty well in terms of this defence. Because our troops can't break here because we're on the town square. We stand a much better chance of survival, and we're funneling down this gap with all our archers. I think we probably have got this relatively successfully because they're starting to rout. They don't have a general commander, they've only got a captain who has no beneficial traits and has less benefits when it comes to morale, which is always useful. I don't think a lot of our archers are actually shooting our own troops, but that's fine. Archers, stop fire at will, stop shooting for now. We'll let our infantry charge forward. We might be able to get a few more prisoners.
The enemy general
Especially if the general's dead. Good.
riddance to that desert dog. Pray his death will break his immense resolve.
I think it's already fairly well broken, to be honest. We keep pushing forward. We'll take as many prisoners as we can. Once our infantry moves forward, we might be able to put our archers back in, but for the time being, I don't think it's needed. Granted, we're no longer fighting on the town square is the only problem. We could pull back and let them push in again. May not be a terrible decision, because we've got the Alhakar there. Let's do that. Everyone pull back. You guys can re-engage. We are still being shot by those Mamluk archers further back. Hopefully our own archers can respond in due course. There we go. Some good range fire coming in. So I'm actually much happier that we're fighting this army in a town square, in the town centre. Or city centre, I suppose you could say. If we're fighting them in the open field, it'd be a lot tougher. So I'm pretty chuffed about that, to be honest. I don't want to commit my cavalry because we could still end up having to fight a battle out in the open field. We're going to need our cavalry then. We don't have much ability to do anything in this area just yet because we don't have much troop recruitment as a general rule. Okay, pull back. They're coming in again. Let them come in for us, and we can. Yeah, they're going to just keep on routing, I would imagine. And the more archers can do, the better. Although some archers are starting to run not dangerously low on ammo, but low on ammo nonetheless. To be fair, we've taken out such a large proportion of them. The only hope I have is that we don't end up having a crash. Because generally this has been a fairly well executed defensive siege. If we want to get a quicker route, we can probably commit our cavalry to do so. Although I'm not sure it's needed
The enemy are
currently.
badly blooded. It is unwise to praise the day before sunset, but our men are winning the battle and forging a worthy victory.
Let's commit them just to try and cause a break. And then we can at least chase some of our troops down. Their commander's gone. It should be easy to cause a break now. With the cavalry arriving, that should help. There we go. Right, let's chase them down. And with the majority of their friends dead, these last few units shouldn't be too problematic. The only problem I can see happening is if our general gets taken out by a straight arrow on either side of this engagement. Either an arrow of ours or an arrow of theirs. But they see all their friends routing and that should be it. I would hope. Let's stop our own archers firing now. Anyone who can still fire should stop. Turn off fire at will. Let's keep pushing. I mean, we've got this in the bag now, really. Which is excellent. So we can speed up time here. That was a pretty well executed siege, I'm happy about that. Okay, that's the major force outside Tripoli dealt with, which is good. You guys can be executed, because screw you. You attack Tripoli. Scotland's gone in for the port of Melilla, which arguably is not probably their main priority, but I guess they have a fleet in the area, they may as well have done. But I believe that was our only city under siege. Although I imagine England might come in for another attack on one of our areas. You guys can just die, because there's only, what, 2 of you. It's fine. The siege at Cannes was expected.
The enemy lays siege, my lord, but God is with us.
God is indeed with us. There's no way you're going to get past that bridge, my good man. And if we take out that smaller force, we can probably push on Angers. And Rennes at the same time, hopefully. I'm hoping England's going to be excommunicated for that action, because I'm pretty sure they had the same orders as us, not to attack each other. And I know England's looked upon very poorly, because we have a Portuguese Pope at the moment. So I would hope that that England will be chastised for such naked aggression, I suppose you could say. Scotland, however, may well survive to the end of this campaign, because Scotland is well liked by the Pope. Faction destroyed. Who died? You want us to train a spy in Cannes? That's fine. Who died? Which faction got destroyed? The Kingdom of Hungary. Once a legitimate power, know these people are but a memory, one that will soon seem distant. While this leaves your people with one less potential obstacle on their journey to conquering the known world, it does nothing to change the fact that those who have fallen, were defeated by a power other than your own. Will your lands become their next target of conquest? Very possibly. The question is, who was fighting Hungary? Holy Roman Empire doesn't like us. Norwegian Cardinal dies. We've got a Genoese and a Crusader States. Cardinal promoted, that's probably not terrible. Venice and Norway have a truce as to the Byzantines and the Crusader States. Are we still at... How come England get to attack us and we don't get to attack them? They're actively besieging us. Ridiculous. England is besieged, that's fine. We lost Jose the Missionary. That's okay. You guys keep your long journey going, please.
We march no further today, Lord.
Right. On 3 turns for Pamplona.
I will only address you in battle.
Alger's still got a fairly decent force inside. We do have a boat here under Admiral Gill.
Yes, my lord. Leading the men ashore.
There's only,
Hiding our forces
only
from
boats
enemy
there,
eyes, my lord.
but if we go
Orders?
around here, can you reach? You can.
First, I will take your... Move out!
Come here. This is ridiculous. His Holiness the Pope has requested that you cannot commence hostilities with this faction. Attending several resort to excommunication. They are literally besieging Cannes, and we're not allowed to do anything. Utterly ridiculous. I mean, look at the... You're a Portuguese Pope. We have 9 out of 10 in fervour. They have 0 out of 10. They better get excommunicated next turn, because I'm going in for Rennes regardless. And I won't even be able to take this force here under Captain Lionel. It's annoying. Valencia can have a tourney field, in case we recruit more knights there. How many more turns? 7 turns there. We are able to attack Scotland. Is that something we want to do? Scotland's very well favoured by the Pope. The only way I can see this working is by trying to...
Who has displeased you? Am I
maybe get any
a person?
high-level siege equipment in the area.
What is the name? Who or what
Um,
am I to dispose of?
and hopefully do that. Edinburgh.
Removing the problem, my lord.
So we've got trebuchets here. I'm going to hire a couple of them, because that might be able to break down the walls at Aberdeen. It's only a stone wall. And then all these forces would melt away. I just need to attack them from the side where I wasn't getting them involved, for the most part.
I'd welcome a trial by arms to end this feud.
So would I, but you're all bunched together as 3 massive armies. I don't really see what I can do.
I'll rip off your head and spit down your neck.
God will be with us, men.
Yeah, so you're going to want to have a fight. And you've got noble Highland archers, which are scary. And you guys are all very experienced.
Who do I face?
Problem is, I think sieging Aberdeen would bring in these other armies. We might be able to sneak. We might be able to get away with it if we plan correctly.
Your orders?
We'll have to see. Let's continue our
Please.
attack on the heretics. No success there.
Taking down a person or a place. The problem.
You come and attack this general. I don't think you'll be successful.
Who has displeased you? Am I
It is only
taking down a
10%.
person or a place?
And you will get a trait decrease for doing so, which is not great. You just return to London for now. Bruges, keep recruiting. And get a crop rotation down here. Right, down by Tripoli. Hello.
My Sultan wishes you dead.
That looks to be a problematic force. Let's get our assassins out of here and our priests. Let's merge what we can here. Some really low level troops I think are going to have to go home to retrain because they're just not going to be any use to us here.
Yes. Orders.
Head back to Tunis.
March. A good day's march ends.
You
How may I
guys
serve, Sultan?
join up with Enrique the Inflicted.
Surging armies. Holding at once. Your orders?
We're going to make a push on Alexandria, which is a long way away.
This is a course we cannot plot. We cannot sail there.
It's not a massive force, but it might do.
Yes.
You guys go back inside Tripoli for the inevitable secondary attack by this force that hopefully we can do something with.
Who has displeased you?
Let's keep our assassins moving
What is the
and our
name?
priests moving.
Servant. Traveling with
Constant full-on forces arriving here
my lord.
from the Egyptians, so we just have to be wary of that.
Displeased you?
We'll just do some training of our assassins on this captain here.
What is The name. Am I taking down a person or a place?
Okay, that's good.
Would you like him to suffer?
I would love him to suffer.
Yes, my
You come here. I want you to drop off these reinforcements if you can.
Hiding our forces from enemy eyes, my lord.
Who comes out to replace you? I guess these
To ambush from.
archers, which are relatively weak.
Order.
You return back on the boat.
yes.
Leading the men ashore. Orders?
Your orders?
Okay, we may as well blockade this
Blockading
port
trade to this port.
to ensure less trade goes into Sicily. That's pretty good. Just gonna give it a quick save. Over here,
Yes, my lord.
where was that city?
On my way. Someone to see? On my way.
Follow the trade routes. There we go. There's Kiev.
You have something to discuss
Hi guys.
with us? Do not
Uh,
think our people- Very well.
trade rights,
What
map
else would you like to
information.
discuss?
No.
Unfortunately, we cannot. You have another proposal then?
I'll give you some money. I don't know if you want money, but I'll give you money. I like knowing what's happening on the map. That looks to me a success, I think. Diplomat's getting very good actually, with all the
We have no complaints with this plan.
fairly simple
Goodbye.
trade deals we're doing. Yeah, the Grand Duchy of Kiev are not doing too badly either. And they've even got a settlement down here in Sinop. Where are the Mongolians? That's the Khwarezmians. I guess we'll go speak to them next.
But, my lord, I cannot go there. But, my lord, I cannot go
But,
there.
my lord, I cannot go there. We'll keep heading this way. Eventually we'll find them, I suppose, somewhere in the snowy tundras to the east. Let me have a look at the faction rankings. We go to territorial. First of all, I want to have a look at Hungary. Yeah, Hungary didn't have a good campaign. They started at, 4 territories and never increased. Golden Horde are at 8 territories. Question is where? What about the English? English have gone down. What about overall ranking? Who are the top 5? Myself, Byzantines, the Fatimids, the Golden Horde, and the Khwarezmians. So I'm the only Catholic power in the top 5, which is quite reassuring in some ways. I thought Norway would have been in there, but they must be just... yeah, they're just out. Must be in 6th place there. I mean, if the Mongols and... so if the Golden Horde, I should really call them, and the Fatimids end up fighting each other, that'd be excellent. I don't know if the Golden Horde are actually fighting anyone yet. Fighting the Cumans, the Seljuks, Poland, Byzantines, and the Khwarezmians. So that suggests to me they're kind of maybe in Turkey or somewhere east from there. Across, I think this might be the Dead Sea, or this might be the Dead Sea. My geography of this area of the world is limited, to be fair. But we will find the Golden Horde because I want to find out what's up with them, what they're doing. We definitely need to keep on recruiting out of Tunis as best we can. And we definitely need some more competent commanders in the area. We do have this Shepherd Cagliari, who is not bad. He might be better off
Yes. Plotting course now.
leaving there for now.
Yes?
He can come down to Tripoli.
Full sails.
And then we have another boat on the way to Tripoli as well. But
Yes, my
if
lord.
Tripoli is going to be our
We shall
new
continue tomorrow, my lord.
south expansion, we need to have
Yes.
probably quite a few commanders down there. I don't think we need one over in Cagliari for the time being. Because eventually, once we take this place, this guy can manage both these islands, I think, with relative ease. I would hope, anyway. We'll call things there, though. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.